What's up, guys? Today we're going to be going over, if you haven't noticed, this is a new channel. Me and my boy KD Invest Rich Action. The channel's going to be called KD Invest with Rich Action.
What's
So let's
up?
go.
What's up? What's up? How you doing,
I'm
guys?
excited to have all of y'all here. We're going to be going over today how new investors should be able to make profits on stock. So let's go.
Let's go.
What's up, crew? We're gonna be going over today how new investors can make money in the stock market. Because I know when I started off, it was rocky. KD, when you started off, how was it?
It was pretty rocky too. I had to learn the ropes.
Didn't know what to invest in. Didn't know when to sell. Didn't know what to buy.
Yeah.
So it's rocky for a new investor. So we wanted to start this channel so that you can start making money this year in 2021, right? So let's go over support and resistance levels, right? KD, what's support and resistance levels when you're talking about stocks? And just give an example.
Pretty much. I would give an example like you. I would say Apple. Probably support is the bottom. Think of it as the floor, and then resistance is the ceiling. So you would say that Apple probably 140 would be the support, which is the bottom, which is pretty much the floor. There's no lower than that. And then 160 is the ceiling, which is the resistance. So pretty much I'll buy stocks at the support level and ride it all the way up to my target, which is the resistance.
So if I had Apple, right, and if the support was $140 and I kept seeing it like over a 2-day span going between 140 and the ceiling you said is 160, right? If I kept seeing that, where should I buy at? Because it moves between 140 and 150 a lot. So what range should I buy it at?
I would say probably you do a medium average, probably between 140 and 150. So I'll attack it probably at the 145 level or lower. That's when I would start buying shares.
So just like he said, if you see a stock for instance, if you see Apple at 140, it keeps going between 140 and 160. Buy at the support, right? You don't want to chase a stock as it's going up. If it's going up, it's too late.
I agree with you. That's what a lot of people do. They chase the stock. It's called FOMO, fear of missing out. So they chase it on the way up, and then pretty much the stock already ran probably 45 to 50% already, and then the next day it drops down. You just that was a fear of missing out. That's not a good move in terms of investing starting off.
Yeah, don't do that. If you're in a stock, we're going to use the example of Apple again. If you're in a stock and you buy it at 142, as soon as it gets to around the ceiling where you see it's been hovering back and forth for like 2 days, 3 days, say that it got up to 157, 158, sell it. Don't be greedy, just sell it. Because what? It's going to go back down. These stocks keep going up, they keep coming down in the same range. The only time it'll pass by the ceiling is if it's enough people hyping up the stock or if there's some sort of catalyst news, right? What can a catalyst do to a stock, Curls?
A catalyst could determine how long you hold a stock. And if there's a catalyst next week for a stock, if it was around the support level the week before, I'm going to hold on until towards the catalyst or before the event, and I'll probably sell at the peak, which it might touch the resistance level, and that's when I'll get out. Very much. Yeah,
because the catalyst is going to push the stock at the resistance level, at that ceiling or above. So as soon as it gets to above the ceiling, say that Apple again, it gets to 160 and then it goes to like 162, 165, 166 or something like that, sell it. Because you already made your profit. Don't be greedy. You want to make enough profit, right? So that you can buy back on a dip.
Rinse and repeat.
Say that again?
Rinse and repeat, pretty much.
Yeah. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. That's how you make money with stocks. Buying low, selling high. Buying low, selling high. Pick one stock. There's many stocks out there. You can pick NEO. You can pick CCIV. There's those things. meal keeps going between 150. Excuse me, it keeps going between $55 and $60. So at 55, I buy, and then $60, $61, I sell.
Yeah.
And then I buy back on the dip. CCIV, it was going in between 27 to 35 this past week. I kept buying back at 27, selling at $33. I wasn't waiting until it got to 35. I would sell at $33 because I made profit, and then just wait for it to dip back down. You know.
Also,
don't be greedy.
I want to add that when you have a target, which is sort of like, I would say, the resistance, you get your emotions out of the game. You know that this is my target, this is where I'm gonna get out, and the emotions is gone. Like when it start going up and up, and you don't have no target, like you're gonna get shaken out the trade, pretty much.
Yeah, and you're gonna lose money because as fast as it's going up, the faster it come back down. And then you're like, oh my God, and you can't get out.
Be like, your target was 40. Oh, it's going to 45. Oh, it might go to 50. It might go to have no exit plan.
Yeah, always have an exit plan. Yeah. So let's give everybody at least one stock to be looking out for this upcoming week. What's your stock, man?
BNGO, Bionanogenomics. So pretty much, I spoke about it recently, but to somebody, it gives scientists the ability to modify genes. So it can basically correct, disrupt, and delete diseases, which I think is a big thing. I think it's a game changer. So pretty much, I was looking at support levels for it, and it has support around the 980 area. Then the next support level is around 914. I've seen that as the bottom. So if I was to get into it now, I'll wait for those levels and ride it up again. I think the all-time high was like $14 to $15. So that's what I'm playing.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go after. It's hard. I'll because CCIV been taking off, man.
Go after your favorite, CCIV.
Yeah, CCIV been taking off, but I'm like, if the news doesn't come out this week. Like I bought 2 contracts, right? I bought eight contracts at 35, and then I bought another 7 at 35. One on Robinhood and one on Webull. I'm not going to even get into that in this video, but I'm moving everything over to Webull. But yeah, I bought two sets of contracts, and if this announcement doesn't come in the next 2 weeks, yo, I'm gonna lose so much.
Why are they stalling, man? Why?
I have no idea. I think they're trying to hype it up. Like everything that they're saying and all the news that's coming out is verifying that this company is going to merge. However, like if they don't, there's going to be so many people pissed at them that I think that their car is going to get shitted on every. Well, I can't say shit. I think that their car. I think that their car is just going to be like nobody's going to care about it because like especially if they go with another SPAC or something like that. Because if you're not going to merge with CCIV, just tell everybody, no, we're not going to merge with CCIV.
No, what he recently said, I seen the CEO, they was asking him, are they merging with CCIV? He was like, I'm not going to say yes, I'm not going to say no.
What kind of answer is that? That's why I'm like, it has to be a merger, because if it's not merging with CCIV, that's like saying, are you merging with Tesla right now? That's a solid no. You're not going to say, I can't say if we are, I can't say if we're not. And then they got the smile and the grin.
The reason that they can't say that they're merging with a company is there's something written in a contract somewhere?
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to say if it was a company that they weren't merging with, right? Say that it was VGAC, right? They could say we're not merging with VJ. They could flat out say that. If it's a company that they potentially might be in negotiations with in terms of merging or not merging, they can say we can't comment on it at this time because they're actually talking about the merger. You get what I'm saying? So that's the only reason I can see, but it's just.
So what's your stop?
So right now I got I got 1,500 shares essentially in those 2 sets of contracts. CCIV, I'm holding. I'm not buying anything else. Maybe I buy some BGAC because they're merging with 23andMe.
Is there a date yet?
There's no date yet. They're still in discussions and talks. At least I don't think it's a date. I just got put onto it. But yeah, I'm going to be looking at those two stocks for this particular week. Yeah.
I want your thoughts on this. Do you think that this whole SPAC craze will slow down in terms of like stocks building up towards merger, and then once the merger date is set, it tanks after the merger most of the time? But you think this craze is gonna die down?
I definitely think that is going to die down for the simple reason that before 2020, nobody was talking about SPACs. Nobody was doing SPACs. You get what I'm saying? SPACs was like an ill-conceived notion that Wall Street said is just BS because nobody was doing it. Everybody was doing the IPO route. Now that people see how much money you can raise, especially in this type of environment where everybody's just sitting at home on Webull or Robinhood, and you can raise so much money from $10 a share in a SPAC, which it normally starts at, and then it goes all the way up to like CCIV $33 on no particular company, only rumors. A lot more people are going to be getting into it. SPACs are not going anywhere anytime soon, and I think that's going to be the new way a lot of companies just take the approach to getting on the stock exchange.
Perfect example, I would say, if a SPAC that ran up crazily was DraftKings. They went to the SPAC route as well. Now they're above like $64.
Yeah, and that was a perfect thing for them to do. They IPO, you're just paying a bank to do a whole bunch of paperwork. A SPAC deal, it's already invested on the stock exchange. You just merge a company with it, reverse merger sometimes, and then you're in it. Boom, 1, 2, 3, and then you're a tradable company. So it's a much easier process, especially for foreign companies like Neo, Xpeng, and so forth like that want to get a piece of the American market. You know, oh, Neo is coming to the U.S. Yeah, 1,200 shares strong. But yeah. So
that's news to me. I didn't know it.
They started looking for positions for a Neo American ambassador. So that's why everybody's speculating that they're coming to the United States, but they haven't put out any formal announcement as of yet.
So the Neo craze is not over yet, guys. $80 end of the year at least. $80.
Definitely. So yeah. So I think that's the end for this episode.
Yeah.
I think that this was a pretty good episode. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We're going to be coming to you every week with new episodes. We're trying to build this up big, and we just appreciate your support. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we don't have an exit yet. So what do you want to say?
Invest today, earn tomorrow. That's my slogan. I'm sticking with it.
Cool beans. So we'll see you on the next episode. Peace.